Here we go. You asked for it, you got it. We are on the Scout Bobber 20 by Indian. So we got power and then ignition. Here we go. Got the forward controls here with the little mini hanger handlebars. Guy's gonna let us go. Very well balanced bike. The lean angle is not great. It's definitely not in the 30-degree range, but we're gonna test that. We're gonna see how we do. And we're gonna open this baby up, see how she sounds, see how she feels. Woo, that's nice. You can't see a thing out of these mirrors yet. This bike is all about, to me, this is more about the style, because I've already ridden the Scout Bobber. Very low seat height. I believe it's somewhere in the 27-inch range. You got all the specs here: 100 horsepower, 72 foot-pounds of torque, 6-speed transmission, which I love on a bike that's smaller, you know. The Sportsters all have 5-speed transmission. It kind of just kills me. I wish that they had 6 speeds. Either way, the 1200 Sportster is, I do like it, even with 5 speeds. But as a bobber, you know, this isn't all about comfort. The bobber is more about style. And you got the, you know, your lower mounted mirrors here, which is a different look. But the seat isn't terrible. It's, you know, one of those solo saddles, and it's not terribly uncomfortable. But again, if you're riding a Scout Bobber 20, you're not riding it for comfort, and you're probably not taking it cross country. But yeah, this is nice. I mean, obviously, this kind of harkens to the like the 1200s or the Iron Special Sportster, because they put the little mini hangers on here, and you've got forward controls. I do like this riding position for a shorter guy. I'm 5'6". My inseam is about 30 inches, and I've got no problem with these controls. They're kind of in a nice, ideal place. And when I say ideal, obviously, if you ride a cruiser or you ride a bobber bike, it's about minimalism. It's about, you know, cutting weight. At least that's what it was all about initially. Oh, that's where we wanted to go. Oh, my guy followed me. So, just like a minimalist bike's just got the one gauge here, you can toggle through it. Where can you toggle through it? Where's the button? It's not here up top. Oh, here it is. Little trigger here. Kind of hard to reach with my finger as I'm holding the clutch in. Let's put it in neutral. Easy to get to neutral. That's nice. And just scrolling through to show you, you've got trip meter, RPM, engine, temp, battery life or voltage, and odometer. So we're gonna leave it on RPM. We want to see what we're doing there as far as RPM go. Controls here, you got horn and blinker on the left. Oh, and they're stopping us again. So yeah, talked about the controls on the left. On the right, it's very simple, just power on and off, and then the ignition switch below. So again, when you're talking about a bike like this, you're not talking about having all the extras as far as, you know, I know that ABS is an option on this bike, but it doesn't look like this bike does have ABS. Yeah, so you got the 3.3 gallon tank, which is fairly decent again for a bike like this. But yeah, this isn't it does not feel like a heavy bike because it's very low to the ground. I mean, I'm flat footing this bike easily, and here we go. Just gonna open it up a little here. Woo! That's nice. Now, see how it feels here in a turn. Again, the lean angle isn't great, but yeah, that's not bad. Brakes feel good too. Oh, did I lose him? I might have lost him. I don't see him. I don't think I was going that fast. Well, I hope he finds his way back. Maybe he had to stop. Maybe he's going to take some pictures of the bike. It's very, very low-key as far as these demo rides go. Here at the Long Beach International Motorcycle Show put on by Progressive. But yeah, this ride is fairly comfortable, again, for the style it is. And I will say though, I wish that the seat had a little bit more of a bucket for me to sit in, because it does feel a little like I can slide back in it easily. You know, I've never had a problem. It's like I've never fallen off the seat before, but I like to have that feeling like like the seat is holding me in well. But yeah, at high speeds, the wind's not too bad here. If you've ridden a cruiser before, you know how it feels if you don't have a windshield here. Got a little bit of a bump. Looking for another sign here to tell me where to go. Oh, there it is. Yeah, oh, brakes are really good. Not super grabby. Oh, I scraped a little bit there. I kind of had a feeling I was going to do that because I didn't slow down quite enough. Plus, I was distracted by the other riders. Yeah! It's got some pep. I like it. Just looking for arrows. I'm wondering if they're going to turn me around. Oh, there's a lot of potholes here. And this bike is handling it nicely. Oh, there we go. Still going straight here. Ooh, we're going to split this just because I can. So yeah, I mean, I scraped a little bit there. I definitely could have slowed down slower, but I just, you know, I want to test it. I want to see how well it does. And we'll be here in this little residential area and just kind of get a feel. You know, the stock exhaust it definitely sounds louder than it did on just the standard bobber.
Flashback.
Which is nice. But I believe there's an option too to swap this out for an even louder one, if that is your cup of tea. So yeah, high speeds, low speeds. This bike is very nice, very tame. I like the feel. I like the look a lot on this bike. You know, it's funny because I did a test ride of the Scout Bobber last year, and a lot of people were saying, you know, that they would throw some ape hangers on here, some mini apes, and I you know, you got to believe that Indian took that into account, that so many people were asking for that, you know, as part of their feedback, and there you go, they delivered. And this is nice. You know, I said initially that the seat was pretty comfortable, but you know, after riding here for for a little bit, you can tell that you don't want to be in this saddle for too long, because it's just not that kind of seat. But again, with a bike like this where you're looking more at the style than the substance, it's not about how comfortable this bike is going to be to ride, because you just want to ride down around town and show this baby off. But yeah, if you're looking for a stylish cruiser that has a little bit of pep, you know, that's pretty comfortable to ride. You got the forward controls here. I know some of the smaller cruisers have the mid controls. So if you're looking for a bike that already has the setup here with the forward controls, I'm going to stop. Then I can highly recommend the Scout Bobber 20. But we are coming here to the close of the ride, and I always like to say here, if there's a question that you have about this bike that I didn't answer during the test ride here in the little mini review that we're doing, make sure you leave it in the comments. I'll do my best to answer. I hope I trigger this light. It'll be really disappointing if I wait here and then the light doesn't trigger. Oh, good God, there's still 20 seconds left on this light. Now, you can definitely flip these around. If you don't like the under handlebar mirrors, you can flip that around. I don't think that anyone would ever do that, because again, this is a style choice to have the mirrors upside down, and you don't want to undo that. At least I don't think anyone would want to. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. You know, when I enjoy riding a cruiser. I'm not right now at this stage in my life, I'm not a huge fan of the touring bike, but I can get 100% behind these little cruisers like the Sportster and the Indian Scout Bobber, or just the standard Scout. I haven't ridden the standard Scout, but I've ridden the Scout Bobber and now the Scout Bobber 20, and yeah, highly recommend these bikes. Hop on one if you're interested, because like I always say on these test rides, you can only learn so much about reading a bike or watching a video of a test ride. You got to get out there and experience it if that's what you're interested in. Oh, that guy just got pulled over. What did he do? Yikes. I wonder if the cops are around here because they know there's a ton of bikes and they're just looking for guys to do something stupid. I didn't see anything, I don't know. That's terrible though. All right, that's a nice way to close out this ride here. Guys, if you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up down there. And if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. We got a ton of content. I post 3 videos a week, and we're always talking about something. So yeah, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate that greatly. Guys, if you're out there riding, be safe. And if you're not riding, get riding. I'm that one guy, and I am out.